Welcome back to Sun Crypto. In today's content, we're going to talk about BTC and also we're going to talk about XRP. Just had a little delay with the sound, so had to reset the sound, right? So as you can see on the screen, that's what we've been expecting according to my previous live stream. But before we get it started, I just want to make sure we got the sound check correct. So if you guys can hear me, just let me know if the sound is good before I'll go deep into the details, because Bitcoin is looking extremely bullish, but does it mean we have to FOMO and buy right now or wait at at the lower price? But it is extremely bullish, so either cases, it's a win-win situation if you want to wait for a 5% drop or you just want to buy now and take it to 80k. But it all depends on your risk tolerance. So I think the sound is good, so I just did a sound check. So it is quite exciting, guys. So it is going to be a very exciting live stream today. Hey, what's up, RB? What's up, Mr. BU? So what's up, J Smart 2X? So let's get it started, guys. So when you take a look at BTC, if you watch my previous live stream, it was like a 17 minutes long, so it wasn't that long. So if you haven't watched it, make sure to go and watch it, right? So what we've been looking for BTC, right? If you at least been following the last 15 days, guys, the last 2 weeks since like the 27th, guys. So we've been expecting either a flat correction or a zigzag. Okay, I'm just gonna show it to you very quick. So we're just gonna recap what we talked about. Okay, but first thing first, we've been expecting a flat correction just like this, right? A flat correction just like this. So but Bitcoin decided to give us a zigzag. So the zigzag was too early to be anticipated, but instead of calling it a ABC correction, we're just gonna call it a WXY, which is more correct. Okay, but it is still a zigzag. It is still a flat correction, but a zigzag would be like more correct, like most people are going to be calling a zigzag. So we're going to be looking for this move. So what we've been anticipating, we said BTC, we got this corrective move to the downside, right? We said it on the 26th, 27th, guy. We said BTC going to drop to a 10.7 to 10.4. We got that exactly right, just about this area. And then we call this move, and then we call exactly this three-way move to the downside. So what we've been looking for right now, okay, if you're following the channel, we've been looking for this move. Okay, we've been looking for this move, all right, up, and then we're gonna make another wave to the upside, like by completing this X correction, right? But this X correction, we don't want to focus too much on it, because we're not sure yet if BTC has completed this move, because it doesn't seem like BTC has completed. Even though BTC is extremely bullish, it doesn't seem like it has completed this move, corrective move, just about this area, because our target is 10.2 to 10.4. I know it's going to be very difficult to get 10.2 to 10.4 right now, but if you watch the previous live stream, okay, I mentioned it. I said BTC could be making this move. So we anticipated BTC to make this B wave. It could make it a flat correction, because you got to remember, a correction can be either three wave, or it can be like a flat correction. For instance, you got a very impulse wave to the upside, right? So you can get a ABC correction just like this. All right, you can get an ABC correction just like that, or you can get an ABC correction like this. Okay, so you don't know which one you're gonna get. Okay, you always have to anticipate either or, right? I mean, you have to anticipate both of them, but you don't know which one you're gonna get. So what I'm anticipating, this wave just about this area, like from A, let me get the arrow, from A to B, I'm anticipating now to be a flat correction. Okay, instead of getting a small three wave down, let's get it straight. Okay, instead of getting a zigzag like this, right, a 535, something like that, right, I'm anticipating this wave to be like this. Okay, so I know it is very complicated, and we might not get it. Okay, BTC might just decide to get this inverse head and shoulder. I saw this inverse head and shoulder as soon as we got this move to the downside. I was anticipating this head and shoulder, the inverse head and shoulder, but I still want to stay with this pattern since like we started this pattern, and it is working out perfectly. So but that's what I'm anticipating. We got this breakout to like almost like a 12.3, right? So we could be getting this move to the upside, like it's gonna break the the top, like which is the A right now, which is already 12,000, right? BTC broke 12,000. Now we're gonna break this area of 10.8, right? So it is gonna give us this flat correction. So keep that in. That's very possible. So if you think like you missed Bitcoin, you can either dollar cost average, from the current price and buy down like to 10.8, or you can wait for BTC to go like to 14K and come back down to 12K, so you just be sure it's gonna be going up. So in either way you're looking at it, it's a win-win situation, unless like you want to short BTC, so you don't know which one to do. So but I'm still anticipating BTC to drop back down. Okay, I'm still anticipating BTC to drop down, even though I'm bullish. You guys know I've been bullish like since like a 3700. I've been calling for like a 10K BTC, and I'm still calling for 16.3 is our next target. But this corrective move, that's a big part. Okay, that's what giving us a hard time right now. But if we miss it, we're just gonna have to go with the inverse head and shoulder. Okay, we're just gonna have to be bullish. Okay, but we just want to complete this move. All right, let's see if BTC is going to be able to complete it, but we're extremely bullish. Okay, we are bullish. So a drop from BTC, like a 10% drop from BTC, doesn't mean like we're going to 3K. All right, so because most people, you remember like last Monday, I think it was like last Monday, something like that. No, it wasn't last. Yeah, that was like last Monday. Yeah, so we dropped like almost like 11%, and most people have been panicking like a 9,700, right? 9,700, and I told you like we're gonna push back up like to 12K. We got that exactly. So let's just be patient and then not be FOMO into BTC right now. Not to be FOMO into BTC. So, but we extremely bullish. We are extremely bullish, guys. People been sleeping on BTC, but I think they just now they they realize the power of BTC. Right now they're not sleeping anymore. So I think they're just starting to be awake. Okay. So keep that in mind. So I'm still looking for this corrective move just about this area, in case like we gotta sell off, because most people are going to be FOMOing. So right now we're not making any lower highs. All right, we're not making any lower highs. Somebody mentioned it, Saba mentioned it on the Telegram group. We needed to break 12K. I'm glad he saw that, right? So this 12K area, we needed to break this 12K, so we won't be making any lower highs, guys. So it is extremely bullish, guys. Most people are going to be FOMOing since like we broke this this trend of lower highs, and now we at the neckline. Now we at the neckline just about this area. Okay, so now we're getting rejected, so it is okay. Okay, it is okay, but BTC is extremely bullish. It is extremely bullish. Even a 10% drop doesn't mean anything. It's not going to mess up the correction, because most people, anticipating this inverse head and shoulder, right? But if like we drop, they're going to be like, oh, this inverse head and shoulder failed. Okay, but you're going to know like you got your flat correction just about this area, because we talked about it a couple of days ago. All right, so you're going to just have some buy order just about like 10.8, starting on 10.8, because it can't break this area of a 10.8, come back down like to a 10.4, down to 10.4, up to, down to 10.4, even like 10.2. But the chance of getting 10.2 is getting getting smaller and smaller right now. So I would say like 10.4 to 10.6. But if you get BTC anywhere around like 10.5, it's great, man. It's great right now. Anywhere around 10.5, it is great. So but BTC is extremely bullish, guys. BTC is extremely bullish. It is extremely bullish. We've been talking about how bullish BTC was. If you go back and watch my previous live stream, people just been sleeping, man. I'm telling you, people been sleeping. So but let's take a look at the weekly time frame. Now, first of all, let's take a look at the daily, because I want to talk about the volume first. Okay. When you take a look at the volume, okay. I haven't seen anyone talking about the volume, like as the volume is decreasing just about this area from like the 2nd of July up to now, right? But you take a look at the the price action. So we're getting a divergence between the price and volume, but no one is talking about it because we're gonna get a big volume very soon. So we're gonna get a big volume very soon, right, guys? Very soon, a big volume gonna be coming in. You remember, guys, we've been anticipating a hopefully it's not gonna be red, but you remember we've been talking about 20k BTC like back in June, guys, mid-June, right? We said like we could get like a 20k BTC before July 27. Still in play, but I don't want to bet for. Okay, I don't want to bet for, but I'm still looking for 20k BTC very shortly. So I'm looking for a big volume, like the volume going to be huge, like within the next couple of days. Okay, because if you gotta think about it, BTC cannot go up without breaking this trend. Okay, on the volume profile, it cannot go up without breaking this trend. All right, so it'll be very sensitive if like BTC goes to like a 14k without like breaking this trend line. All right, so it'll be very sensitive because the drop going to be very quick. Even though I'm expecting a drop, the drop going to be very quick. Okay, it is going to be very quick drop. So we're gonna have to get like big volume. Either it has to be red or green, it doesn't matter, but we're gonna get some selling pressure or buying pressure very shortly. So all right, so keep that in mind. I'm not sure if it's gonna be tomorrow or this week or next week, but some big volume gonna be coming in very shortly. Just keep that in mind. Now let's take a look at the weekly time frame, guys. So I didn't have a chance to make a live stream last night, but I told you guys about the weekly. As soon as we get this shooting star, I told you guys, let's not be panicking, okay? Because we're gonna have to wait till next week and see how the next week the weekly candle gonna be closing. All right, that's exactly what we said, right? So if this weekly candle is bullish, give us a big reversal pattern. That's exactly what we said, guys. We said like, so we could be getting a big sell-off next week, and we're wishing like BTC gonna give us a big reversal pattern and to shift the momentum. Right now the momentum has shifted just like in 7 days. Everybody bullish now, and if you go back like 7 days back, BTC was extremely bearish. Most people were pretty much like gave up. So I told you we're looking for BTC to make this type of move the very following week. Okay, we are looking for BTC to drop down and give us a reversal pattern. Now we got that. So this week we're starting to look bullish, but it is incredible, guys. It is going to be a very volatile week. So if you take a look at the body candle, guys, you take a look at this weekly body candle, you see how big the weekly body candle is, and it's not even the Hack-and-Ash. Okay, it's not even the Hack-and-Ash, and we like less than 24 hours into the week. Okay, less than 24 hours, just about like 21 hours, right, give or take, right? Now you take a look at this body candle. It is almost like we got the same body candle in this area without no rejection. Okay, without no rejection. So what can you expect? Definitely we're not going to get this such low volume for the rest of the week, and then we're not going to get this such big or small body candle. So this body candle has to shift. Either it is going to be a rejection. Okay, it is going to be a rejection just like this, and then we're going to turn bearish. All right, that's the first scenario. Keep it in mind, that's a weekly, not the daily, but the weekly body candle. Okay, so just stay with me. So what can you expect? When we get a big volume for the rest of the week, this body candle has to shift. It cannot stay this way with such big volume we're expecting for the rest of the week. So what I'm expecting for the rest of the week, I'm expecting at least like a 400,000, 350 to 400,000 trading volume. Okay, but last week we got 500,000 trading volume, so that's basically like almost 75% of last week trading volume. So but we got a big body already. So what can you expect? You expect like this body candle to be either bearish. Okay, bearish. Okay, it cannot stay like this. Or the other scenario is that like we're gonna get another big body candle like this. Okay, it has to be green this time. Okay, probably a full body candle too. A full body candle with a very small rejection to the tip, and then this bottom tip might not change. Okay, it might not change if like we don't get like a 10.8 to 10.4, it might not change. Okay, so it is only like 2%. Okay, 2% like from the opening, right? So but we could get another big push to the upside, right, with like only like 2% rejection to the top, from the top. So it is going to be extremely bullish, guys. It is going to be extremely bullish. So just make your own judgment and see like which way you think like BTC gonna go. But I'm thinking like we're gonna get this type of body candle. All right, but if that's the case, we're not gonna get to 10.2, 10.4. So that's the thing. If that's the case, we're not gonna get to 10.4. All right, because we already got like 2% wick to the downside. All right, so if that's the case, coming back down to 10.4 gonna give us almost like a 5% wick to the downside. All right, just like this. It's almost 10%, guys. It's almost 10%. So getting 10.2 is going to be very difficult. All right, it's not going to be easy at all. It's not going to be easy at all. But we will see. We will see, guys. We will see. But BTC is extremely bullish. Either you buy and hodl till like 80K, or you just, you know, dollar cost average. If like, you know, if you think like BTC is going to be dropping, and it drops. But I don't think BTC is going to be dropping like 20-25%. Okay. At 5 to 8%, I could be, you know, we could tolerate it and anticipate it, but I don't see like BTC dropping below 10K anytime soon. Okay, if that's the case, if like we get BTC below 10K, I'm not gonna say we're not gonna get it at 100%, but if like we get BTC below 10K, we're just gonna see like where we're going next. All right, but with a you know, at least 80 to 85% chance we're not gonna see it. All right, we're not gonna see it. But the weekly candle is extremely bullish. Let's take a look at the Heikin Ashi. The Heikin Ashi is not looking bad like I was anticipating. Last week we got a, you know, we got some tail last week. I mean, we got a tail last week, but it is not that bad. Okay, it is not that bad. So if this week we got a smooth uptrend this week, if like we got a smooth uptrend this week, just like it is right now on the Heikin Ashi, we definitely not gonna see 10K. We definitely not gonna see 10K. So the only chance we got to see 10K is this week. Okay, is this week. That's the only chance we got to see BTC like mid 10K. Otherwise, we just have to ride it all the way up. Okay, have to ride it all the way up. But BTC is extremely bullish. Let's take a look at the monthly chart again. We talked about this on guys like 3 months ago, guys. BTC is extremely bullish. We're gonna talk about XRP, man. Yeah, what's up now? People have been sleeping on BTC, guys. If you've been following this channel like since like BTC was just about this area, guys, on February 22nd, guys, February 24th actually, you know, we got a big drop. I told you guys BTC is extremely bullish. After we got like almost 10% drop, guys, you know, I told you we bullish, guys. We bullish, guys. So, and now you take a look at the monthly chart. Let's move on to the monthly. The monthly looking incredible, guys. Look at it, man. Can you imagine like BTC dropping? That's a Heikin Ashi, all right? So can you imagine like BTC even like closing below like 8,500? Because this monthly the monthly chart doesn't have any tails, guys. Any tails, just like this. You can see like the type of a smooth uptrend we got like from like you know, 2016 up like to $20,000, right? 2016 like up to like 2018. You know what I mean, like from like 2016 to like a 2017, right? $20,000. So but you take a look at these body candles, they bigger, guys. We're starting like with a big bullish candles. Okay, you go back like back in 2016, we got like some small body candle compared to what we're getting right now. So most people calling for $80,000 BTC like this year. I wouldn't say no anymore, right? I wouldn't say like we're not gonna get $80,000, because these monthly body candle, they incredible, guys. They're incredible. And then we're not receiving the same type of volume yet. When you take a look at the monthly volume so far, we only got like 100,000 on Bitstamp, but on Binance we already got let's see, on Binance on the monthly candle we already got like almost 600,000 trading volume. It's currently like 563. We're most likely gonna get a let's say 563, right? Almost 600,000 trading volume this month alone. If you guys remember, like on the second July 2nd, I told you guys we could be getting like 1.7 this month, okay? 1.7, but you gotta have to relate what 1.7 gonna be, at what price we're gonna be at if like BTC receive like 1.7 million trading volume this month. We've been talking about this like since like when, March, April, guys. You know how volume gonna be increasing, right? We've been talking about it. Even like if we get like less than 1.6, it'll be better, because I told you guys, right? Volume gonna be working like this. All right, you're gonna get this type of volume. All right, we're gonna get this segment, right? And this segment could take us, we could be getting every single month like let's say 1.5 to less than 1.2, let's say 1.2, and all of a sudden we're gonna get like a 2 million trading volume. All right, just about this area, we could get like 2 million trading volume just about this area. Okay, so but the next few months we could be getting like let's say 1.3 to 1.4, just like low volume compared to like the previous last month volume. And then all of a sudden we're gonna get this big one, and this big one could take us like to 30-40K. So you got to keep that in mind. The volume is increasing, but it's not going to increase every single month. Some of these months we're going to get like less than 1.3, less than 1.2 million. So but this monthly volume is very big, guys. It is going to be incredible, at least for the short term. We already got 600,000 trading volume. And then if you remember the last week of June, we also got like 700,000 trading volume, almost like 680. All right, and then the first week of July we got almost like 500,000 trading volume. So it is a lot. It is a lot. Okay, it is a lot. So you just gotta keep that in mind. So let's take a look at go back to we're gonna talk about XRP next. Let's go back to Bitstamp, and then we're gonna take a look at the stock RSI. If you guys remember what I told you about the stock RSI, now if you take a look at to your left, you can see that we are at 95. Okay, that's what we said exactly. And then most likely we're gonna hit 100 very shortly on the monthly, because we got 21 days. And if like BTC gonna close above like 14K, we're most likely gonna be above 100. And then after that we're gonna be getting some noise. Okay, we're gonna drop. Okay, after we hit 14K we're gonna drop 14 to 16K. So don't expect like BTC to go up like straight to 20K without like another 10 to 15% drop. We're gonna get one of those. Okay, so but it is just gonna be noise. All right, so we're not gonna get it like, I don't think like we're gonna get this type of noise like this month. So maybe sometime like in August or September, right? But we're not gonna get any type of noise like on the monthly chart anytime soon. Because you gotta think about the monthly chart only give you like only react to the price at the end of the month, basically after the monthly candle closes. Or you got a big sell-off, it's only gonna retract, but it's not gonna move to the downside like this, right? Anytime soon. And we talked about this like since like, guys, February. I have to remind you, we've been talking about this like since not February but April, after we got that big breakout. I said like the BTC stock RSI gonna be all the way up to this area, and it's gonna join the weekly. That time the weekly was overbought. Most people were like the weekly RSI is overbought, so BTC is bearish. It is not bearish, man. It's nothing bearish about BTC. So you take a look at the weekly. I told you guys we're gonna get this on the weekly. We're gonna get this type of noise, guys, like I told you about the monthly. So, and that's what I told you, like since like guys April, we're gonna get this type of noise. The monthly gonna join the weekly, guys. It is gonna join the weekly, so keep that in mind. So expecting like the weekly outside coming back down to this area means like we're gonna get 2K BTC. All right, means like we're gonna get 2K, but I don't expect like BTC to drop even below like 4,500. I mean, not even 10K. All right, not even 10K, guys, not even 10K. So, but you never know. But at least for the short term, that's what I'm anticipating, BTC not to drop below 10K. If it does, you know, we just buy. Right, so let's take a look at the let's remove everything and take a look at the other indicators. Take a look at the your R side. The R side is at 81. That's a weekly R side. When the weekly R side was just about this area, guys, just about this area, like 50 to 57. Most people were saying like bitch is gonna drop back down to this area, man. I told you guys though, the weekly R side gonna be overbought. Okay, it is gonna be overbought for the rest of the bull market. So even looking at the, you know, the weekly R side is gonna be a waste of time right now. So you just have to go to like a daily and maybe 4-hour time frame, because it is just going to be in this area, guys. It is just going to be in this area. So you cannot define bearishness and bullishness, you know, just because the R side is going to be dropping like this. Okay, all right, we're just going to be making this type of noise like this, like that, right? So you cannot define bearishness because of this noise. Okay, just keep that in mind. It is extremely bullish, guys. We said that when BTC was 3,500, people were looking for 2,500 BTC. So and then one thing we also talked about last time was like the moving average, 50 and then 600. We're going to take a look at it, because I told you like those moving averages, they don't change direction like from one month to the other, right? So they usually like take like almost like, you know, 18 months to change direction, especially a bull market. All right, so let's take a look at the 600 and then the 150. All right, so let's take a look at the let me add the 600. So we have to do it on Bitstamp because Binance doesn't have 600. It's not gonna look better on Binance. It's gonna look better on a Bitstamp. So when you take a look at the 600, and then the 600 is the purple line, and then the 50 is the yellow line. Okay, if you go back, most people like to compare 2015 and then 2018, 2019 bull market, bear market. So you take a look at these moving averages, they take all their time after the crossover, guys. So we got so much time, like you know, to stay bullish, guys. So you take a look at this crossover, that was back in like in just about like December 2015, guys. We got this crossover. All right, so you go back just about this area, we just got like this crossover, I think in May, right? But let me verify. So we just got this crossover, guys, less than 2 months ago, guys. Just about this area, like a June, right? We got it exactly at June 15. We got this crossover. So you can expect at least another like 18 to 24 months before you're gonna get another bearish crossover. Just about this area. So we got this bearish crossover just about like the first week of November. We got this bearish crossover, and then it lasted only like about like, you know, 7-8 months. And if you go back back in 2015, it's the same scenario, guys. It is the same scenario. So you don't want like miss the boat, like Da Vinci told you guys to buy Bitcoin at $1. No one listened. But you take a look at this bearish crossover, this bullish crossover. We got this bearish crossover, and just about like a let's see, this one was October 2014, and then we got less than 2 years, right? So less than 2 years. So we got another bullish crossover. So keep that in mind. These crossover, they don't change direction like just like that, guys. It's not like a weekly or you know, 4 hour time frame where you know, being bullish and bearish like every single week. This stuff you have to be bullish for at least 18 months. So you better stay bullish for the next 18 months at least. You know, hopefully BTC gonna break like a 80K before, you know, 2022, something like that. So let's take a look at the 150, because the 150 is very bullish, but we haven't seen a crossover yet. Okay, but we're anticipating a crossover. So let's take a look at this one. 150, change it yellow. So if you take a look at the 150, we're not even like I told you guys when the 150 was like way below this 600. I told you we're gonna get the crossover between the 150 and then the 600, because the 50 is not gonna change direction anytime soon, right? The 50 gonna be keep moving to the upside. Therefore, the 150, you can expect the 150, the yellow line, gonna be moving to the upside. So you can expect, like, after we get this crossover, another 18 months. Okay, just like back in 2015, just about this area. So you got the 50, you know, confirming the bullish crossover, and then you got the 150, you know, also gonna confirm the bullish crossover just about the same time, right? 3 months later. So we got the 50 EMA crossing the 160 just like December 2015, right? And then the 150 crossed the 600 just about like February. So less than 90 days later. Okay, so when can you expect like the 150 to cross the 600? So 90 days from June 15, would it be like what? Gonna be August, September, right? So, but depending on the volatility of BTC, we could even like break this get this crossover as soon as next month. Okay, less than 90 days, maybe 60 days. Okay, so but it all depends on the volatility of BTC. If like we get like 20K in July, most likely we're gonna break we're gonna get this crossover, guys. We're gonna get this crossover, and it'll be extremely bullish, guys. So it's not too late to buy BTC, guys. It's not too late to buy BTC. It's not too late to buy BTC. It's not too late. It's not too late. So let's move on to XRP, because XRP is turning bearish versus BTC. We're gonna start off with the XRP BTC first. XRP BTC, we just got this we just got a new low just about this area of like 3200, right? We broke 3300. Now we're sitting just about like 3277. So but next area of support for XRP is nothing but like a 2500. I know it sounds a lot, but BTC is extremely bullish. So the dollar value of XRP might stay just about like a 40 cents, 45 cents, up to 50 cents. It depends how slow XRP going to be dropping. All right, and then it depends also how fast BTC going to be going up. So if BTC goes like very fast, like to 20K in July, and XRP XRP going to be lagging versus BTC, XRP might be at 60 cents, right? It all depends. So I don't want to do the math right now, but basically XRP is bearish versus BTC. That's what you need to know. Okay, it is just bearish versus BTC. Next area of support, nothing but 22 to 2400. because if you look to your left in this area, we don't have any area, any other area of support. Okay, you might even trying to cheat. I'm just trying to cheat myself and trying to anticipate 24 cents, but normally you would be looking for like a 2000, right? 2000 level in this range. Okay, 2000 level. So basically just look for XRP. If BTC keep going up, look for XRP just about like a low 2000. Okay, low 2000. I wouldn't believe XRP gonna get down to this area, but the rebound gonna be bigger. All right, the faster it drop, the faster it is gonna go up. So that's it. That's all we need to know. All right, the faster it is gonna go up. Let's take a look at XRP, US dollar. So we're going to take a look at Ether. So if you're new to the content, make sure to join the Telegram group. You can also get some updates. So as we mentioned, like about XRP USD, we said exactly like XRP could be pushing back to the upside just about 55 cents. And we're pushing now to the upside, even though the dollar value of XRP is dropping. All right, not dropping, the BTC value of XRP. But you take a look at the dollar value of XRP is going up. So you have to understand the relationship between BTC and XRP. Okay, XRP BTC value could be going up. XRP BTC value could be going down, but XRP dollar value could be going up depending how fast BTC is going up. So you got to keep that in mind, because you can buy XRP at 40 cents and then XRP going to be at 50 cents, but your BTC value going to be going down. All right, so let's say you have like a 1 BTC worth of XRP, but at 40 cents, XRP might be like 50 cents, but you got like right now you got like what, 0.8 BTC. All right, 0.8 BTC, even though like right now your dollar value has increased, but your BTC value has decreased. So you guys know what I mean, right? Because most of you guys don't care about like XRP dollar value, because you only care about the BTC value. So but keep that in mind. XRP is looking not looking bad versus BTC. On the dollar value, it's not looking bad, but it is only looking bad versus BTC. So let me take that back. Okay, so we're looking bad versus BTC, but we're looking good on the dollar. All right, so keep that in mind. So let's take a look at the Ether. So Ether BTC, we basically got the double bottom we've been talking about versus BTC last week, when Ether was making us giving us a big push to the upside. We said like Ether most likely going to be coming back to retest this trend line, and it is doing exactly that, right? It is doing exactly that. So but BTC is extremely bullish. So the big question is, are we going to break it or not? Okay, are we going to break it or not? So let's take a look at the other indicators. Because at this point you don't want to sell your Ether at a support level. You want to accumulate. Okay, you want to accumulate at a support level, not selling, basically. All right, you don't want to sell at support level. It is not a financial advice, so but you don't want to sell at this level, guys. I know it is very critical. I'm anticipating Ether to give us this type of trend line just like this. So definitely we could be making this move. So if that's the case, Ether gonna drop below this trend line. All right, because the RSI is not saying like we're gonna be pushing to the upside. When you take a look at the RSI, it is not bullish at all, guys. It is not bullish at all. It is not bullish at all. It is not a pattern to push to the upside. Okay, it is not a pattern to push. It could push to the upside, but I wouldn't be anticipating, right? I wouldn't be anticipating Ether to push to the upside, even though, right, you could say like, oh, it is a corrective move on the RSI, right? and then you expecting a reversal, but this wave to the upside is too vertical. All right, if like we had like a slope like this to the upside, let's see, if like this wave to the upside was kind of like this, right, I would be bullish, but this wave is too vertical. It's too vertical. Okay, it's too vertical. And then as soon as we got it, I told you guys we're going to drop back down. All right, we're going to drop back down, and I think we're going to break this area of support just about like a 0.025. all right, I think we're going to break it, but as soon as we break it, we can like try to find some other area of support, which we don't have. Okay, we don't have any right now, at least on now we got one just about this area, but it is too close, right? It is too close. It is too close. So but Ether is not looking, it is not looking great. Okay, it is not looking great versus BTC. Let's take a look at Ether USD. Ether USD, just like XRP, it's not looking bad. Okay, it is not looking bad. It is not looking bad at all, because we got this corrective move. As soon as we got this corrective move, if you guys remember, right, we talked about Ether going up to like $400, because Ether could go to $400, and then the BTC value of Ether is still going to be dropping, guys. Still going to be dropping. Still going to be dropping. So, but it only means BTC has to be extremely bullish. Like BTC could be going like to 20K. That's the only reason you could be seeing like a Ether at $400, right? If Ether price is if Ether goes like to a $400, which is 25% move to the upside, it means like BTC has to move up at least 25% to the upside, at least. Okay, at least 25% to the upside. So you got to keep that in mind. So if you don't care about the BTC value of Ether, Ether is a good hold, guys. It is a good hold. What's up, Subay? I mean, we confirmed the bull market like since February, guys. So it's fine, Subay. Let's take a look at LTC. So LTC is double bottoming, just like Ethereum, right, guys? If you remember when we talked about LTC got this big move to the upside, and then we said like it is going to double bottom. It is doing exactly the same. So now the big question is, LTC has a better slope. Okay, this slope of LTC is this push to the upside has it has a better slope than Ethereum, and then it didn't make like a that corrective move, right? So we could anticipate at least for LTC to give us a better double bottom on the R side, just like this. Okay, a better slope. So but we will have to see, because let's see, just about this area we got another support just about like a 0.0085, right, versus BTC. But if like we break this area, it is going to be very critical for Litecoin, right? LTC. It is going to be very critical for LTC. But the next area of support for LTC is nothing but this area. Okay, it almost like a 12% down versus BTC. So, but we will see, because it doesn't look like we're going to be going down that far, but we could. Okay, we could, but I'm pretty confident LTC could hold strong in this area and then push back up, at least give us a flat correction. All right, we could anticipate LTC to we got this move and then give us another move before at least going down. All right, so that way we're going to get our flat correction in this range. But this wave to the downside is going to be very severe for LTC. It's not going to look good at all. It could hurt like its dollar value if that's the case. All right, but like I told you, like at the beginning of the live stream, you don't always have to get like ABC correction. All right, like a normal ABC correction like this, A, B, C. Okay, you could get a flat correction. All right, just like this, right? So just like that. So we could anticipate LTC to make that move, but hopefully it's gonna make it, because it'll look bad if a Litecoin just drop from this area. It's not going to look good at all, because it could just keep dropping faster and faster. But another push to the upside is more reasonable right now before a further drop. All right, like this, if that's the case. All right, so let's see if we're gonna get it, right? Because we already got the divergence, which has a better divergence than Ethereum. All right, we got this divergence, right? All right, let's see. Let's change the slope just like that. Give it more time to drop. So if you're looking to buy some Litecoin, you could wait at least till the divergence change. Got the slope like a flattening a little bit before you buy. But this is too vertical, so wait for this. All right. So but let's see how it is going to play out, because I don't like this vertical move to the downside. I really don't. So everybody's bullish today. You're right. Everybody's bullish now. Everybody's bullish. All right. So we took a look at Ethereum and Litecoin. Ethereum, Litecoin, XRP, BTC. So let's go back to BTC since you guys don't want to talk about anything else. Just about 12,180, right? So it is looking extremely bullish, guys, but let's just be careful and not be like over bullish, and could anticipate a drop. Okay, we could anticipate a drop to up to 10.8. okay, because I was thinking about we're gonna get 10.2, but now it is so bullish. I don't want to wait for 10.2. okay, we could be waiting for like a 10.6 to 10.8, because we also got this corrective move on the R side. That's definitely, if you want to be honest and be consistent, like we just talked about LTC, it shows like we could be dropping. Okay, that's what the R side is showing. That's just like this. Okay, just like this. All right, you got this corrective move, right? You got this corrective move. What do you get? You get a drop, but this drop, it is just to set up a more bullish trend. Okay, it is not like a drop to a 2K. All right, you got this drop, right? You got this flat correction in this area. You got this flat correction in this area. So, and if you really pay attention, right, this flat correction I just showed you guys, I wasn't even paying attention. That's a flat correction we're looking for in this range. That's a flat correction we're looking for in this area. All right, let's see. We got it on the R side, but we're not getting it on the price action. All right, so we're looking for this. All right, looking for this. Looking for this. We got this move to the upside. We're looking for this move to the downside, right? So this move to the downside can break the previous low, which is just about like a 10.8. okay, could break it, and then that way you get your regular flat, not regular, but your flat correction. All right, expanded just like this. All right, so keep that in mind in case we got a drop to the downside, like I showed you on the R side. When you take a look at it on the R side, we got it. Okay, we got this flat correction, but it doesn't mean like BTC is bearish. It is just a corrective move to anticipate. All right, it is a corrective move to anticipate. So just be ready in case we get some 10 to 15% drop. I don't think we will, but let's just be ready for it, guys. So in case like we drop down like to 10.8, and then we pushing up to the upside, because we might not get that and the inverse head and shoulder playing out perfectly, since everybody saw it. So it might not be playing out perfectly. It might not be playing out perfectly. So So if you guys don't have any art you guys want to take a look at, we're just gonna call it a day. How long do I see XRP in this range of 40 to 50 cents? It all depends how BTC gonna be running. If BTC keep running strong, I mean, unless like we get some bullish news, XRP could be in this range until BTC like stop moving to the upside. All right. So I don't know how long, but as long as BTC is strong, alt are gonna be suffering. It doesn't mean like alt are gonna be suffer forever, because BTC is not going to run forever. It is gonna correct. All right, it is gonna correct, just like when we went up like to 20K. Because you gotta remember, right? BTC went up like to 20K last year, not last year, but like 2017. If I remember well, right, before XRP, not 20K, but like I think like the first week of December, right, BTC was 15, something like that, 10,000, above 10,000 basically, and XRP start running hot. So XRP doesn't necessarily has to wait till BTC like reach the top. Even before BTC reaches the top, XRP could start running hot. So keep that in mind. So you just gotta hurdle, man. You just gotta hurdle. It's not easy, but we just gotta deal with it. Basically, we just gotta deal with it. I know it is not easy, like seeing other coins like Chainlink, Walton doubling in price, and XRP number 3 not doing anything. So, but seeing like Litecoin, 5x and 7x and Ethereum 4x, stuff like that. Almost like a Bitcoin Cash almost 8x, I think 5x, right, something like that, and Ripple XRP is still like only up like 50%. So from from the bottom at 28 cents, right? So if you've been holding since 2016, you should be okay. You should be okay, man. You should be okay. So most people, forget like BTC is up 400% up the last 2 years. Okay, even though like we're going through a rough bear market, BTC is up 400%, guys. Like if you go back like July 2017, BTC was just about 2,500, guys. Right now we're sitting above like 12K. So I mean, if you invested in the stock market, I mean, that time like I was heavily in stock market, like I wouldn't see like, I don't see any like a company right now up like 400%. That time Apple was like 130, Nvidia 140, maybe AMD was like $9, I think, like something like that, as low as $8. Maybe AMD, if you invested in AMD, is like now $30, but nothing else is up like 300-400%. All right, so they up like 50% at the most the last 24 months. BTC is up 400%, guys, after a bear market. Can you just imagine like where BTC gonna be at like in the next 2 to 4 years, right? Not for not 8 months, but 2 to 4 years. Okay, definitely we're not going to be anywhere below like 2,500. We're not going to be anywhere below 12K. So BTC is extremely bullish, guys. XRP is the same. Okay, guys, XRP is the same. It's just like when BTC was at 3K, everybody being like the bear market gonna last another 3 years, and all of a sudden bang, 12K. None of us, most of us, won't prepare for this bull market, to be honest. Okay, most people won't prepare because most people will prepare for another bear market, and BTC just crushed everything. So, but back in December, I keep making videos saying like we're gonna go back to 10K, man. So, but we will see, guys. We broke 10K, and then we're gonna break 20K, and then we're most likely gonna make a new all-time high in December. So roughly like above $30,000. So it is very possible. So Yeah, 10,800, man. If you get BTC anywhere below like 11K, man, I mean, don't wait, guys. I mean, it's not a financial advice, but I know like this number is gonna be so small. Like it's kind of like buying BTC when BTC was like 2,500. You'd be like, I'm waiting for 2,400. To be honest, I mean, you know, we never talked about like small targets. I always give like a target, like at least 3K, 4K targets, stuff like that. But sometimes it is just, you know, it gives you better confidence to go into these details. But the target is nothing but 16.3. All right, it's nothing but 16.3. So if you buy right now and it goes down to 10.8, you just buy more, and then dollar cost average, and then the target is 16.3. Don't forget, like, target is 16.3. So we've been talking about 16.3 after we came down like to 10.7, okay, and then we dropped further down like to 9,700, and target was still 16.3. All right, so keep that in mind. All right, keep that in mind. We're just following the corrective move we should be getting, but it doesn't mean like we bearish. Okay, you know, if you've been following the channel, you know we've been bullish since 3,700. I've been saying it, you know, 3,500, 3,700, and then we called the uptrend like on March 24th when BTC dropped down like to 38.80. I think 38.83, because the trend line was like 38.80, and BTC came down like to 38.83, guys, 38.83, and then I said like BTC is not gonna drop below 38.80, guys. So, and that was March 24th, guys, and then the very next week we got 1,000% move to the upside, 1,000%, 1,000 point. All right, so just hold your XRP, guys. Myself, I'm looking to drop one BTC on XRP, but but a BTC need to drop, so BTC need to drop. But if it doesn't drop, it's not a big deal, man. If you're expecting BTC at 80K, don't worry about like a 10.8 and 12K, because it's gonna look very small in the future. It's gonna look very small. And you don't want to sound crazy like those people waiting for BTC when BTC was 3,100. They've been waiting for 2,500. So you don't want to sound and being the same person, right? Basically. But BTC is a good buy right now. If you don't want to wait for 10.8, it is a great buy. So it is a great buy right now. It is going to give us some incredible returns, guys. You know, you're not going to see those type of return anywhere else. Okay, you're just lucky to know about BTC. Just knowing about because you go talk to your friends, man. You tell them about Bitcoin, they don't even know what's Bitcoin, man. They don't even know what XRP is, man. They're gonna tell you, man, can you cash it out? Can you buy from your bank account? You know, when you sell, can you take it back to your account? Is it real money? I mean, I don't have time to answer those type of questions, man. So, you know, because most of my followers, like they've been in the market like at least they understand the market. So it's not like any followers, because most of the people who follow the channel, they already like understand the market. So that's why I don't go into like some primary details. Oh, Digibyte. Let's take a look at Digibyte. Thanks a lot, man. Thanks a lot, Alal Mohadadi. Digibyte. I can't remember what I said about Digibyte, but I try to be I try to stay consistent, so most likely we call for a drop from Digibyte. So but I can't remember because I didn't leave any note to it. But since you say it was a good call, then I guess it is. But we're coming back down to an area of support. So I don't know if you what I said about it, but we're making this move right now. Okay, it is very corrective, and then it could drop further. Okay, it is a continuation pattern. So I don't know if you if that's what I said or not, but we're looking to be bearish right now. So, but we don't have any let's see if you look to your left, because Bittrex doesn't have enough history. So You just don't know how low we're gonna drop. Okay, you could get your extension tool and look for like a 1.27, your Fibonacci, and 1.27 going to be just about like 88. So I don't know how far 88 is from the current price in terms of percentage. That's another 15% drop. Okay, that's another 15% drop if you want to accumulate more. Okay, the project is nice. Oh, you made $1,200. Okay, great, man. I'm glad you you made that move. Good job. Any idea where do I see X? Definitely, I don't see XRP under like a 50 cents in the next 2 years. So definitely, you know, we could be seeing XRP way above like $5, $10, guys. So you just gotta be able to hurdle, man. If somebody told you BTC gonna be at 12K in 2019, you wouldn't believe it, guys. You wouldn't believe it, guys. You wouldn't believe it. Even when I was calling for 10K BTC, guys, BTC was like $4,800, $5,000, guys. Now people are calling for 20K, even 30K. So just be careful, okay? As soon as the market turned bullish, most people are going to be calling crazy numbers. As soon as XRP hit like 75 cents, that's it, okay? That's it. People are going to be calling for $25, $35. So you got to keep that in mind, all right? As soon as like the trend reverses, it's game over, man. It's game over. It's game over. So you don't want to wait till, you know, the trend like reverses, like we moving like start like getting close to $1, and then your $1,000 could have give you like what, $1,000 right now of XRP, 4,000 XRP, something like that. Your $1,000 gonna give you like 1,000 XRP. So just be mindful. So you just gotta hurdle, okay? Just gotta hurdle, guys. It's not a financial advice, but be careful, man. Don't sell your XRP under 50 cents. You could sell it into BTC and wait for XRP to drop lower versus BTC. You grab some more, but you don't want to sell it into a stable coin, okay? You don't want to sell it into a stable coin. It's not a financial advice, but you get the concept. It is something you already know. We're just discussing. It's not like I'm telling you something you don't know, all right? You already know that. But it is not time to go into a stable coin. And then try to have like some cash out plan also, in case like, all of a sudden we see XRP at $30, it's 100x. You'd be like, whoa, So people are not afraid of these numbers anymore. Like, I talked about it before. When BTC was at 10K, those big numbers were kind of like a very unfamiliar, Most people in the market were unfamiliar with like 10,000, 20,000. Even though like people who bought BTC back in 2013, if you do your research, you go on bitcointalk.com and then, you do your research. People have been talking about $20,000 BTC back in 2014, But most people who got into crypto in 2017, even 2016, they weren't ready for $10,000 BTC, But you and I, we're ready for like $80,000 BTC. We're not going to be like, we're not going to be amazed, We'll be like, okay, we've been waiting for it and what, But right now, $12,000 BTC is like, okay, what? So what? It's 12,000. We're excited, but we're supposed to be there. We're supposed to be higher than 12,000. So mentally, we are ready. All right, we're ready. But those people who are going to be joining the boat in 2022, those people are not going to be ready for $300,000 BTC. So that's you just got to keep all of that in mind, man. So be ready for a $30 XRP, $60 XRP, $100 XRP. You got to be ready for those numbers because the sky is the limit. All right, so sky is the limit, man. Don't just be like XRP cannot get these cannot go to like a $70 or $80. Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. Just if you don't buy, don't buy. If you don't buy, don't buy. But XRP gonna go up, guys. It is gonna go up. Let's be patient. Yeah, Ethereum next target is $400, guys. So we called $400 Ethereum a couple of weeks ago. So not a couple of weeks ago, but a long time ago. Even $600 Ethereum back in March. So even before Ethereum breakout that ascending a triangle. Let me show you. ETH USD. We called for $600 Ethereum before we get this breakout. Before we get this breakout, we called for $600 Ethereum, guys. $600. Before we got this breakout, just about this area was like a May, right? First week of May, in that range. We called for $600 Ethereum. Ethereum was not less than $200, guys. $200. So most people won't be making those calls because they're going to be like, it is too soon. But you got to be able to look into the you got to be able to anticipate the bigger picture, guys, not just like this five-way structure everybody's been looking for. Because everybody's been looking for like a five-way structure on BTC, but it's no five-way in there, you know. Just look for your corrective move and a move to the upside until like all your moving averages saying like you're pretty much bearish. Because on an uptrend you cannot get 5 wave because BTC is so bullish. You're never gonna get your 5th wave. All right. Other than that, you're gonna change it. Otherwise, you're gonna change your wave number 5. Like in a couple of weeks from now, most people are gonna change their wave number 1 just like this. Okay. This is wave number 1. 2, right? They say 3, that's wave number 3, right? 4, and they say 5, right? As soon as we break 5, they're gonna, oops, that's not 5, okay? 5 gonna be around like 17, and then but wave number 4 is 14 now, okay? At what point you're gonna get your wave number 5? You're never gonna get it, all right? Never gonna get it. Never. On a bull run, all you need is, I'm not saying like that's the only way of looking at the market, but look at your corrective move, okay? Look at your corrective moves, all right? You're gonna get correction, uptrend, until like you get a big correction, right? With some lower highs, just like this, right? With your moving averages confirming like your, you know, you're on a bear market. You're making some low highs just like this, okay? Then you be like, we're on a bear market. But we got other indicators, you know, to confirm like the uptrend. So, but as soon as we get like, you know, to some big numbers, we're gonna, you know, use those indicators and those moving averages. But it is too soon right now. It is too soon. It is too soon. But BTC is extremely bullish, guys. It is extremely bullish. So let me just change the screen, and then we're gonna finalize what we talked about, and then we're gonna call it a day. I'm bullish, but I'm still looking for a slight correction from BTC. If we get it, good. If we don't get it, we're just gonna continue the uptrend. Okay, let's see. Regular candles, because like I said, like this ABC correction to the downside is pretty much valid. Okay, this wave right here, okay, it should be enough, but it should be now A, B, and C, but it is a 50% pullback. I was just looking for a 0.618 pullback. That's the only difference. Okay, I was looking for a 0.618 pullback, but if like we don't get this 0.618 pullback, we're just gonna keep going up, right? But we get this move, and then we got this three-way move to the upside. We could be getting this way. Okay, that's the only reason I'm still like waiting for a lower number, because the play is still in. We still can drop down. It's not like we could be going up forever. So could still get this move. Still valid. Okay, still valid. So since this pattern is still valid, it is just better to stay with it, and then have some buy order just by this area. Okay, in case you are dollar cost averaging or you're looking for some cheaper BTC, that's a good area to be buying. Otherwise, just buy and huddle. Just buy and huddle. Just buy and huddle. Just buy and huddle. So as long as we dropped down like to 9,700. I told you guys, the worst thing to do is like to lose money in this range. Okay, just huddle this range. It is going to be very tricky. It is going to be very stressful. It is a big correction. After the correction is done, the big move to the upside is going to be really nice. Okay, it is going to be a nice move to the upside. All right, so it's going to be a nice move to the upside. Got this move and somewhere around here. So okay, so all right, so I know most people are not anticipating another drop to the downside, but I'm still anticipating like as long as we get like close to 14K in that range, we could get another drop. All right, so keep that in mind. So it is not too late. So it is not too late. It is not too late. It is not too late. So let's see if we're gonna get it before we hit 16K. All right, let's see if we're gonna get it before we hit 16K. All right, Alal. Good night. All right, guys. I'm just gonna call it a day. I'm talking to you guys tomorrow. BTC is still looking bullish, just about like 12,250. It is looking to break like 12.5. So, but let's see. We're gonna come back to it within the next 24 hours, hopefully. By the same time tomorrow. All right, so thank you for watching, guys.